to part 2 of this video. Turn with me to page 594 and hopefully we'll finish with this investigation here in a few minutes. Alrighty. We can perform probability experiments repeatedly to estimate probabilities that we do not know how to calculate. So let's suppose that Serena constructs a spinner, okay, with 3 regions by dividing up a circle without any definite plan. The spinner she makes is shown there on that page, and I'm going to show you here. Okay, if you see that. Can you see it? Okay, I hope you can. All right, so the spinner here. All right, now getting my camera back to being fixed here. All right. Okay, there it goes. All right, so to estimate the fraction of the whole that each region takes up, she spins the spinner 50 times. She presents the results in a relative frequency table. In the last column, Serena records the number of times each outcome occurred as a numerator refraction with the denominator 50. So let me go here. You're gonna do, you're looking at that table now, that frequency table, and look at the outcome that of this spinner. Okay, how many times did it land on the number 1? Okay, if you note there, it's 17 out of 50 times that it landed on the 1. Then the number 2, how many times did the spinner land on, or did the spinner stay on 2? Okay, it was 28 out of 50 times. Then the last time, or the last number, the number 3, how many times did the spinner end in number 3? Well, that was probably the least one, but it was on 5 times. So if you add all those numbers up, the number 17, 28, and 5, that adds up to 50. That's how many times she spun that, okay? So since 17 of the 50 spins stopped on 1, and notice the tally there. She was doing the tally marks since she did the relative frequency, which is, which would be on this last, we're gonna do this activity here, so I'm showing you on the piece of paper. Okay, on this last one, she would put the relative frequency, and the relative frequency for the number 3 was 17 out of 50. So you're gonna write it as a fraction, okay? So let's read here. If she said, since 17 out of 50 spins stopped on 1, Serena estimates the probability of the outcome 1 to be 17 out of 50. In other words, Serena's guesses on the basis her spins that region 1 takes up about 17 out of 50 of the entire circle. Similarly, she estimates the probability of outcome 2 as 28 out of 50, and the probability of the outcome of 3 as 5 over 50, okay? So in number 9, let's analyze here. Because 28 over 50 is greater than 17 over 50, outcome 2 seems more likely than outcome 1 because 17 out of 50 is greater than 5 out of 50. Outcome 1 seems more likely than outcome 3. If you just looked at the spinner and not at the table, would you make the same statements, and why? Okay, so if you were just looking at the spinner and not at the table that she made there, would you say that would you make the same statements that she made here, or that she found here? Why or why not? Okay, I want you to explain your own words. Okay, I don't want you to just put no or yes. Okay, explain why or why not. Then number 10, do you think 28 over 50 overestimates the true probability of stopping on 2 or underestimates it? Give supporting reasons. So I want you to do that as well for number 10 and answer that on your own piece of paper. All right, let's look at experiment 2, and we're almost done here. Yay! All right, you all know, and you've been with me for more than half a year, know that these are pretty long to go over and to understand. So let's get through this activity here. All right, so you have the same activity, lesson 30, and you're gonna use the bottom part now, okay? It says to use cardboard or poster board, but unless you have cardboard or poster board at home, scissors and markers, I want you to do this. For this activity, you're supposed to work with a partner, quote unquote, that's what they want you to. But if you obviously don't have anybody at home to work with that's in your class, okay? Unless you have somebody that goes into 5th grade, then work with them. But what I want you to do is, for this activity, make 5 equal sized squares. So you can make it out of a cardboard box. You can make it out of, I don't know, whatever floats your boat. You can even use paper, okay? While your eyes are closed, have your partner write either C, A, or T on each square. So you're gonna write it. I might not even have you do this. You know what? No. Because this is more of a partner thing, but I'm going to change my mind and I'm going to say no because I don't want you to do this on your own. So just scratch that off. All right, just go whoop, and it's done. All right, so technically we're done with investigation number 9, and that's it. Just make sure you turn in the frequency table for the top part, and that'll be it. All right, I love you all. I miss you all. Have a happy Tuesday, and let me know if you need anything. Bye-bye.